Hey everyone, I'm the Maker, and today I'm going to be reacting to the last episode of Marvel Television's Wonder Man. So today is going to be very special because we're finally going to be finishing up the series, and we're going to finally see what happens with Simon, what happens with Trevor, what happens with everyone. So in this episode, from the last one, we got to see Kathy Friedman, who she's kind of like she's a journalist, but you can kind of say character or actor assassin to a point, and was trying to do a spread on Simon and Trevor, and from there, things are about to get interesting because then parts of Trevor's past started getting discussed about until Simon figured out, because Trevor told him that Trevor was working for Damage Control, and Simon got upset to the point that he went and he caused a major thing happening over at one of the sets. So we don't know how this is gonna go. But Simon was doing pretty well up until then. But we'll see what happens with this one. I really hope for a good ending. I know it's going to be a good show overall, but I know that this ending is going to stick the landing. But we'll see how this goes. So let's go ahead and dive right in for Wonder Man Episode 8 right now.
I still think those lasers are cool. What do you think?
It could be better.
Okay. What do you want to eat?
Burgers.
Burgers. Burger it is, my friend. Burgers.
Okay, let's see where this is heading.
Who's the guy that played Wonder Man?
Brent Wheeler. Man, he was in a lot of stuff in the 80s. I always loved the sunglasses that he wears. When I was your age, I always wanted a pair. So bad.
So cool.
Mm-hmm.
And his jetpack.
You know, I can't wait to see you up there one day.
Oh.
Simon, I don't mean you were good in the play the way parents think their kids are good at things. You are very talented. You
That's so
have a
nice of the
gift. If you work
dad.
hard, there's no limit what you can do.
There we go.
A manhunt appears to be underway in
Oh, no.
Hollywood. This is all in connection with the explosion last night on the set of Von Kovac's newest film, Wonder Man. Local authorities have shut down several streets, are advising residents to avoid the area if possible.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
¿Cómo es, Sherry?
I'm good, mommy.
Uh-oh. What's wrong?
Oh.
Oh, nothing. I was just calling to say hello.
Uh-oh. She knows something.
O para filme, Odeon?
Yeah, but I got a little bit of time this morning.
How is the shoot going?
It's good. It's good. Everything is good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm fine. You know me.
She can tell something.
Yeah.
I figured it out.
What?
Figure what out?
Everything.
I'm really happy for you, man. That's great.
Look, I'll never forgive myself for what I did to you, but I'm making it right.
Trevor, it's too late. They're coming. It was stupid of me to think that this could end any other way.
This will all make sense shortly. I don't have much time. I just wanted to say that I've had a lot of opportunities in my life. I've managed to bungle each and every one of them. I'm not going to let you lose the only one you'll get. You've been a true friend.
Wait, what did you do?
What I should have done a long time ago. Take
What?
responsibility for my own mistakes.
No, it wasn't your mistake. It was mine.
Promise me you'll live your life to the fullest.
Trevor, what'd you do? Trevor, what did you do?
Details are available to us about this incident, but we can report that a new video has been sent to news organizations around the country, including our own station here in Los Angeles.
Wait,
I'd like
what?
to warn viewers that they may find it upsetting.
Trevor!
America.
What?
Last night, in the heart of the indoctrination factory, I struck back. That explosion on the set of
boy.
Hollywood's latest brainwashing superhero opiate, Wonder Man. I did that.
Trevor.
Deputy Secretary, how are you? Well, thank you, sir. I had my suspicion the whole time.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's your leadership that set the tone for the whole department.
Yeah. Uh-huh. You're kissing up. Kissing up.
Go ahead.
Kissing up.
Throw me in jail. I'll only break out again.
I'll take it from here. Come with me. I'm gonna let you take the fall, Slattery. But my eyes are on sight.
I do not know what the hell you are talking about. You don't.
There we go.
Get it through your thick skull. I have always been the Mandarin, and you never saw me coming.
Woo! Trevor! Oh boy. Who is it?
What are you doing?
We saw the news. I know.
Oh.
It's a lot. I know how tight you and Trev were.
Oh.
So apparently Von Kovac never misses a shoot day.
Okay.
They're
He's
inviting
still-
you to set.
Unfortunately, he had to go through all that. But I'm so glad that Simon still has his shot, and I'm glad that Trevor made it right for him. I'm so glad. Wow. So Trevor did all that for him to have his shot.
It's been
Rough.
a difficult morning.
Yeah.
You can say that.
Mm-hmm.
It would be good to get your coverage. Otherwise, we lose the whole day.
Right.
And everything you are feeling, that's what true art is made of.
Mm-hmm.
Use it. Let your misery drive the bus.
Okay. Some good advice right there.
Remember, the only friend you've ever had in this world just betrayed you.
Mm-hmm.
You're about to say goodbye for the last time.
Oh, this is that.
And you had a dream last night that your mother was cooking a hedgehog for supper.
So
Yes, I think so. I like to see what that inspires.
You know what? Von Kovac is a great director. I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him.
Simon, you can do this. You were born to play this role.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was. As both a hero and a movie star.
Hold up. How close are these to the originals?
They are?
They are the originals.
Woo!
This is the pair that Brent Willard wore. A buddy who worked at Hollywood Pictures was able to track him down for me.
He's actually gonna wear them! This is nuts. This is awesome. This is awesome! Are we gonna see the suit? Oh! Yo! He looks great! That suit looks great!
How could Barnaby do that to you? It's gotten into your head. You're better than this, Barnaby.
Believe what you want to believe. General Bullard has the coordinates. He's coming for you.
His brother's crying!
I don't believe in doing sequels to anything.
Same.
Okay.
That's
But
a losing game. There is
Oh.
no way we would ever top that picture.
uh-huh.
But maybe it's worth thinking about how we could do it if we were to do it.
We should talk about it.
I'll set something up.
That was really good. Oh, thanks. I mean, you were really good.
Oh!
Think so? Yes.
finally,
Thanks, brother.
you're happy for your brother.
I'm excited for you.
I'm
Just
glad.
hope you don't forget about us little people in Pacoima now that you're a big shot. Never that. Wish Dad could have been here to see that.
Yeah. There he goes. He made it.
Oh my God, is this
Any news from Trev?
Simon, I'm sorry. It's a black box. Wherever they sent him, it's not the kind of place you can ever get out of.
The raft?
On the bright side, he was right about waiting for the next script. You got your own pick of projects now, so
There you go.
what's it gonna be, Wonder Man?
What is it gonna be? Huh? Oh, it stopped. I was like, it stopped all of a sudden. What? Okay.
Actors actually do research.
I do. I'm a big believer in it.
Huh.
So is the director that I'm working with.
Who's that?
That I cannot say.
Oh.
How would this work?
I would just kind of hang out with you. And you live your life exactly as you normally would. I would just stand back and watch.
You sure you got the right guy?
What's...
And if you don't mind, I'm trying to keep a low profile.
Well, you come to the right place for that.
Yeah, the studios, they
They like
get a
to
little
make it
protective
bigger.
about the projects.
Oh,
They don't
well,
want any
that too.
news getting out. So
Yeah. Simon, what are you planning? What are you up to?
delicious.
Thank you. It's what I would normally make. What?
The kids.
Come on, we haven't had pot roast since Grandma was in town.
So, what kind of information is Simon trying to get out of this? This is
Had to
this is interesting.
fudge some paperwork and give you a false name. So
False name.
you're a new trainee named Alfonso, if anyone asks.
Alfonso?
Alfonso. Okay.
I'm not a writer. I don't know.
Okay.
Now you'll finally see what keeps me up at night.
What? Is this something related to do with? What? Yo, this dude works over at the superhuman prison?
And I'm grateful for the steady gig. It's rough out there.
This is wild. Oh, wait, damage control. Oh no!
So I had a hunch, and I had the lab run another test at the soundstage, but this time on an ionic level.
Ooh.
It's a mistake, right?
No, I called the bank. It's a real deposit. It's just anonymous.
How much?
It's a lot, Chuck.
Wait.
Enough to finally quit that damn job.
Oh.
And what we discovered is that the ions were disrupted in every single thing that we tested.
Oh no.
If he's capable of harnessing ionic energy, then Simon Williams is an extraordinary threat. Or asset.
Wait, or asset? You gonna try to harness him?
You're right.
Oh. Oh.
Simon. Alfonso, actually. It's a long story.
This is crazy.
You replaced me.
Oh, it's not important.
No,
Where's
it's,
Brosnan?
Let's not get
no,
into it.
it's
De Niro?
No.
no.
Antonio Banderas. We always get mistaken for each other.
We should probably get out of here.
This is a terrible idea.
No,
You're
it's
free and
not.
clear. That was the whole point.
I'm not just gonna leave you in here to rot, Trev.
They'll catch you.
Let me worry about that.
That hallway's crawling with guards.
And motion sensors and biometric security.
So we agree.
But we're not going that way.
Which way are we going? What are you doing?
Oh boy. What? Huh? Huh? Bro! Oh, great. In your face, damage control! In your face! In your face! Is there a post-credit? Or mid-credit? Let's see. I'm just gonna let it keep playing. Bro, if there's not, it's all good. But this That was a great ending. That was a great ending. All right. Bro, what an ending. What an ending. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and talk about Wonder Man. Okay. So that was the last episode of Wonder Man. I was wondering where they were heading with this part of the story. And you know what? This was incredible. I actually really like the way this turned out. That breakout was something that I wasn't even expecting. I felt like they were gonna do something to where I didn't think that he was gonna break Trevor out. But I'm actually happy that they did something different. I didn't think that they were going to do it to. I didn't think they were gonna have Trevor be left by himself in prison over at damage control in that high security prison. I felt like that wasn't the case. I really didn't feel like that was the case because there was a lot that was going to be happening just from that alone. I'm very happy at the fact that this whole entire series ended up being something very, very worthwhile. I think that what I really like about it is that there was no real momentous build-up, but they stuck a landing to where that I feel like it's not over for Simon. They did it in a way where it's like, he accomplished one of the biggest things in his life, but it's not over. The story is not over. It's like, it's not over till it's over. And he's just getting started. And he might, I feel like, I think that he is going to be in Avengers Doomsday. I really feel like he is. With that ending, I really feel like he is. There's no doubt that he isn't. I could be wrong. But I really feel like Wonder Man will be in Avengers Doomsday. I really do feel like it. I think another thing that I really liked about Wonder Man in general was that, like I said before, this is a caricature study. This is a character study. And I really enjoy character studies, especially when they're like this. I do feel like there's some realism to it. And there was a lot of realism to Simon as a character and as a person. And he really is Wonder Man. He really is. I like the approach that they took for Wonder Man, especially how they went and they took this story. They took this story of a person who has superhuman abilities, who's trying to hide them and trying to be an actor, and is trying his best to live his life the way that he wants to live. And it's going to be one of the toughest things that he could ever endure. But he's going to do it anyways. He's not going to let people drive so many limitations on himself. And that's all he's trying to do. And you know what? I'm glad that Simon also had a friend in Trevor. And I'm glad that he felt like him and Trevor were going to be best friends. Even after, Trevor finally revealed to him about what really was going down. I'm happy about it. I really am. I felt like Trevor did the right thing on letting Simon get that shot, because that Simon was working so hard to get to where he needed to be at. And I'm glad that he, even though that he got arrested at the end, he did give Simon that opportunity to keep on working, because Simon barely worked in the industry. But Trevor gave him that shot. He gave him that shot. He gave him that opportunity. And sometimes in life, it's going to be hard on having for you to work for things. It's going to be really hard. And not just sometimes, it's all the time. But I'm glad that he addressed it. I really am. I'm happy that he addressed it. Because, Trevor could have went the easy way out and just threw Simon under the bus. But there are those types of people that they will give you, or that they want for you to feel, this second chance in life. And that's the whole idea, is to get a sense of that someone is willing to give you that second chance in life. That's the main important goal of this life, is to get that second chance. Because, you know, God himself is a God of second chances. And as for me being a Christian, I want to make sure that every time that I do something, I'm giving people a second chance as well, no matter what. And you have to forgive people no matter what. And Simon forgave Trevor for what happened, because that Trevor gave Simon the opportunity to become Wonder Man, and it was one of the biggest opportunities of his life. I think one of the best things about Wonder Man is the fact that this is also a story about accepting yourself. Simon wasn't accepting anything because he felt like it wasn't real. He felt like it was all just something that, you know, like it was just someone handed it. It was handed down to him in some way. But then he started seeing that if he wasn't getting handed a role, he earned it. He really earned it. Even if he felt like he didn't earn it, he earned it. He earned becoming Wonder Man. And there's no doubt that he will ever get a role like this again. This was the role of a lifetime for him, and he is going to get more opportunities. But with him, you know, doing this hero work, you know, Wonder Man might end up becoming a fugitive on the run from damage control. We don't know. We don't know what the future is going to hold. You know, I'm hoping for the best for Marvel to bring him back, because he was great. He was definitely great. I want him to be, you know, in that same area to join the Avengers. I really want for him to. He will definitely be a great person to have. Very useful. He is powerful. And I know that he is going to do amazing things, no matter what. I also feel like this story of just, you know, looking at the acting business and just being an actor, being a musician, you know, it's a lot of hard work. And there are a lot of dark sides. A lot of dark sides that people really don't want to go into and people don't want to talk about, but there are dark sides. But you know, there are good things. But sometimes it's tough to find those things. But luckily Simon did. He found a line in this whole entire environment where, even though that it might have felt impossible, it wasn't impossible, luckily. Man, this is such a great show. I really want for them to do a season 2. I felt like Destin Daniel Cretton did such an incredible job at being one of the co-creators of the show and writing some of the episodes and directing some of them, along with Andrew Guest. I really feel like both of these guys did an incredible job developing the series, being creators, and getting to take this story of Simon Williams and now making Wonder Man a household name after, which I feel like this is a very successful series. I think that this is going to be a lot more successful for years to come, and then bringing Wonder Man into the Avengers would be amazing. I'm hoping for the best. That's what I'm hoping for. I really am hoping for the best. Oh man. I give this series a 10 out of 10. This is literally my comfort show now of 2026. I think it's going to change, but I really feel like this is like my comfort show for 2026. It's definitely a top 3 for me. I feel like Loki still is number 1, and then Daredevil Born Again is number 2, and then Wonder Man is number 3. This is such a great show, honestly. I really do love it. I feel like there's going to be a lot more, there's going to be a lot more down the road that I'm going to enjoy. But this is definitely a memorable experience. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this whole entire series of me reacting to Wonder Man. I really am so glad that I got to do this for you guys. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching my final episode reaction to Wonder Man. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to follow me on any of my social media, I got Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, X, my Discord server. With this reaction, at the time that I'm filming, I am at 493 subscribers. My subscriber count keeps fluctuating, but I hope that you guys get to help me to make it to 500. Actually help us to get it to 500, because without you guys and without the Lord, he wouldn't have brought you guys over here to check out the channel. And I hope that you guys do get to enjoy more of these types of reactions and other types of videos. And, you know, let's make it together. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you all. Stay safe, and I will see you all in the next videos. All right, bye guys.